Hey y'all, I'm Wilson. Welcome to my little shop here. We are on video number 5 on this little vent hood I'm building here. I was out here last night finishing the framework on the cowl and putting that 1/4 inch on there. I ended up getting that little bottom box stained, and by the time or sanded. Y'all excuse me here, I'm kind of all over myself. I was up last night till, let's see, I quit work about 2:30, went in, got me a shower, went to bed, got back out here about 8 o'clock, got this thing, got a little sanding done on it. I got some trim on the bottom. Anyway, I'm gonna set y'all up on my little camera stand, and I'm gonna show y'all the next step from what we were doing. I might have one more video to do on this by the time it's all said and done. Alright, so like I just said, last night did the framework for this, put this 1/4 inch MDF on it. I had this already strapped up and curved, so it took that bend, nailed it on here, routed it off. I've done a little bit of sanding, but not much. This top piece gets painted, this bottom piece gets stained. So what I did, I got this top piece to this point, I went ahead and screwed it to the bottom piece, because I got to mock all this stuff up so I can get my piece for the inside finished up. Now I took a little piece of 1/2 inch trim, put it on there, cover that raw plywood on the bottom, give it a little detail. It sticks out a 1/2 inch, it's 1/2 inch thick, sticks out a 1/2 inch. I went ahead and put that on there, but then I've got the top like this. Now this box here needs to be removable, because this gets painted, this gets stained. So what I've got, I've already cut it to fit. I'm going to stain it. Got this little stuff right here. It's going to go on there and just miter around. Just like that. So you'll have a little 1/2 inch band at the top that mimics the one at the bottom. That'll cover my gap where everything goes together. I'll show you what I did. I just put that back on a 45. That way it goes up nice and tight on that hood. I already pre-cut them, so I'm just going to sand them, stain them. Once this all gets painted, I'll put it together, take some 23 gauge wire nails, nail that in place, touch it up, and she's a done deal. Anyway, I'm going to set them to the side. I do got to hurry up here because I got to get the bottom section of this hood finished and get it over to the house later on today so they can get their hood vent set up. Alright, now I needed to work out, I got a piece of plywood that goes in the bottom. The actual vent blower motor is going to screw into that. We'll cut a hole in it, blower motor goes in there, pipe goes on out. But I've got to have some way to screw it to the wall. So what I did was I put it together like this. Then I took that 3/4 board, which is this right now. But I took that 3/4 board. You see I've got these 2 boards here, these 2 boards here. I've got it all glued. What I did was I put that 3/4 board in there, figured out my measurement, how far I could come over with this brace, how tall I could make it so it doesn't interfere. Figured all that out, put it in here, put me back in here, set it in here, and then just nipped off them little corners so it fits in between there. So the way that's going to work, they've got a granite backsplash that goes tight under this. This is going to sit down on the granite backsplash and go to the ceiling. So this, I'm going to bring it over there today and it'll screw to the wall. It'll screw to the wall like that. We'll cut a hole in it, run the pipe, put the vent in, and then I can come back and just take this, and it just slides on there, tie it off at the top, and I'm done. But I'll leave this off until they get their inspection. The inspector has to be able to see the pipe and if it's taped up and all that. So I'll put in this section, they hook their vent up, and then that goes in. Right now I'm fixing to start staining this. Like I say, I gotta get it over there. I am behind. I really shouldn't be taking the time to do the videos, but like I say, I felt bad after the last one I tried to do on these curved vent hoods. But that's that for that. I'm fixing to take this apart so I can sand all the stain stuff and get it sprayed. And the only thing left for here is I have a 4-inch band that's going to go around the top. I'm leaving about an inch gap to their ceiling, about a 3/4 to an inch, something like that, at their ceiling. So I've got room to get it up in there, and then that'll go in, run the house crown around that, and they're good to go. Alright, y'all, I gotta get to work. I hope I haven't been all incoherent on these videos. Anyway, I'm just having a little fun, but I'm trying to put something out there that people can actually use. These vent hoods, they're not as hard as they look. Once you get a little figured out on them, once you've done one, it's no problem at all. You'll just roll with them. But that's it so far. I will do probably one more video before I take the whole vent hood out there. And I'll take some pictures once I get it on the wall. I'm not going to video in the customer's house, but I'll take some pictures and post on here so everybody can see it finished and on the wall. But anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate everybody that's been watching. I'm gonna try to do more videos so there's not such a long length of time in between videos. But right now, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. And I will see you on the next one.